You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks tough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said, 'cause you got a friend in me. Oh, said you got a friend in me. Ooh.
Whoa, you're on your phone right now?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I am.
You sound pretty clear for a phone.
That's wild.
Well, I think everyone's showing up clear today, which is good.
I know.
I'm no longer your basement demon.
Man, I really
Gotcha.
like you having
No,
trashy audio.
Unfortunately, we cannot no longer use that for views.
I know. Swag.
Yeah, I moved out of your basement.
I know. I feel lonely
I had
again.
a basement.
Anyway.
Whose
Remember, he
basement was
threw the mic randomly down a random basement, and I just so happened to be there.
Okay, Chase, why were you holding an Asian girl in your basement?
'Cause I'm a closeted weeaboo. Anyway, hey yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Quiet on Set podcast. Who are you people?
I'm no longer your basement demon, but you can call me Yuki.
Dude, it's so wild. Your audio is so much more clear.
Like I said, I moved out of your basement.
And I'm your neighborhood guy with a mask, Echelon, I guess.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like I said last time, usually I would have news, but once again, I was slacking. So.
Hey.
I'm also gonna be like multitasking because I have like a test due in a couple hours.
Yikes. Yikes.
So I'll be doing the podcast and the test at the same time.
It's okay. I'm fleeing the city in like an hour.
Dude, we're all just doing things under the last second. Go
I know, right?
what about you, Matt?
No,
what,
but
what are you
seriously.
doing at the setting setting up for the podcast?
Yeah, setting up. I'm in my room.
You're fast.
I know.
I tried being.
But yeah, so since I have no news, I guess we'll just jump into the topic, which is Pixar.
Woo!
And actually, I'm just gonna stick to my phone for now because I cannot find my.
So I guess we'll just be going down the list of Pixar movies. And hold on, am I recording? Okay, good. So we're gonna be going down.
Imagine if we weren't.
We'll be going down the list of the Pixar movies or whatever, and I guess talking about them, and yeah, and I guess give them a rating of good or bad, or wait, no, excellent, good, bad, and trash. That's it.
Wait, excellent what and trash?
Excellent, good, bad, and trash.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna write that down on my leg in eyeliner.
Cool. So the first Pixar movie, I wish I had a list up. I did not look up a list at all. I'm like looking up the test right now. The first Pixar movie is Toy Story, right?
I believe so.
So, did you watch? So you watched Toy Story, right, Matt?
I did watch Toy Story.
How's that make you feel? Did that come out when you were 17?
It made me feel. It makes me feel weird as an adult knowing that Woody was smashing Little Bo Peep.
Why is that the first thing you thought of? Yeah, man.
I mean,
now that I'm older, the first thing I just can think of is Woody fucking clap Little Bo Peep's cheeks.
And here I thought it'd be like, it's kind of weird that they're all watching you all the time.
See, I feel like that's more interesting. I feel like I honestly sometimes thought when I was younger, there was times where I just thought my toys were actually alive, and I felt bad on how I treated them.
Yeah.
I would just throw them around and just like really punch each other really hard. You know what? How does that work? Do toys hurt each other, right? So like if
I don't know toy on toy crime.
if Woody
Toy on toy crime.
if you break a toy, do they actually feel the pain, or are they just like, oh, I lost a limb? I know that.
Well,
I mean,
if you
they
saw,
do
like,
because. Oh, sorry.
like Buzz, right? Didn't he like?
Well, I know Woody like almost
Lose an
lost an arm,
arm?
right? And they had to
Yeah,
sew it back
Woody
together.
felt- Yeah. Okay, I have the list of Pixar movies.
Oh, cool! You should post it on the Discord.
Post it in the chat so all of us know.
Overall,
Alright,
Toy Story is cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Woody.
Pre-
I liked it.
it was. I mean,
a
obviously, it was good enough for Pixar to become what it is today. So, it is something, right?
But part of me is also like, it was really good, but did y'all have to make 4 movies?
I have
What?
yet to go. That's the only Pixar movie I have yet to see is Toy Story 4.
I haven't seen it either.
Has it come out yet for you?
But
I know you people.
I don't know,
get
but it just
movies
feels
last.
weird.
It feels weird to not see it, or for it to be.
No,
4
it feels
movies.
weird that it suddenly exists
I remember
after so much time.
I remember when it was coming out that it was going to be Finding Dory, Toy Story 4, and Incredibles 2. It's like, man, I honestly do not care about Finding Dory or Definitely, I don't care about Toy Story 4. And then when I read the
like
synopsis
Finding
for
Dory.
it, I was like, what?
I saw it with my friend.
Finding Dory was
One of which
just
has
Finding
never
Nemo.
seen Finding Nemo.
It was like the same movie.
Wait, Matt.
Yes.
Have you seen Finding Nemo?
I've seen Finding Nemo.
Good, because I have a friend who hasn't seen it.
And then you killed him?
Well,
What's the
no,
end of
I
the
made them
story?
watch Finding Dory with me first, but
You made them watch Finding Dory before Finding Nemo?
no, because we were going to watch Finding Dory, and then when we were going there, she was like, "By the way, I've never seen Finding Nemo."
You know, I went.
Finding.
Wait, let me phrase
I've
this
noticed
right.
that there's a lot of.
I was hanging out with someone. We went to the movies, and they told me that she has never watched. What was it? Oh, we went to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp. And for you Marvel fans out there, Ant-Man and the Wasp came out after Infinity War, and she said she never watched Infinity War. So that was really wild. Who just watches stuff out of order? It triggered me a bit. Anyway,
I would like to. Sorry.
No, go.
I would like to bring up an issue I have with the Pixar films.
Yo, what do you have an issue with?
They should. A good amount of them have far too much child endangerment. Like seriously, Pixar, what are you trying to teach these children?
Do they?
Isn't that like most children movies?
Not all children's movies have child
I don't
endangerment.
know. I feel like every single
Well,
thing that
a lot of
exists
them
has
do.
a lot of child endangerment.
Yes, but
Like
But
Pokemon
Pixar,
is a
man,
series of child endangerment.
I mean, imagine, just seriously, think about it. How many movies have child endangerment?
Wait, you want us to think about how many movies has it or does not have it?
I mean, it'd be kind of hard to find ones. No, like,
Die
I
Hard
wouldn't say,
doesn't
like-
have any child endangerment.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
say it was a kid's movie.
It's a
Die Hard is a
family
children's
Christmas
film.
movie. How dare you, Yuki?
I wouldn't call it a kid's movie. I could call it a Christmas movie.
It's a family Christmas
okay.
movie, meaning it's for kids.
Okay. But yeah, also. Okay, I think we should move on to the next Disney movie before.
But before that,
Yeah.
we should say what will we rank
Alright.
Toy Story? An excellent, what was it? Excellent, good, bad, and trash.
Excellent for the time. I'd say it's a good one now.
I will also. I'm gonna say excellent for a favorite of mine. So I would say it's good, just overall. I think it was good. I mean, it wasn't like. I mean, the only thing that it did good, I guess, was the 3D animation, since that was new for the time. But overall, I don't think the story was really,
Wasn't
breathtaking,
bad.
I guess. I don't know. Anyway, what was the second movie of Pixar? Oh wait, no, Yuki, what would you rank it?
Like I said, I agree with Matt. I think it was like lit back then, but like no, just because Pixar has developed.
Okay. On to the next one, which Matt is sharing his screen, but I can't see anything. I just see 2 dots. Loading.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Loading.
Do not look at my grades.
I shall look at your grades. We're just exposing your tab.
Yo, man, I can't see nothing. I just see a loading screen.
Yeah, but I'm fleeing Hong Kong, so.
She's coming to America.
Yeah.
All I wish.
She's coming to America.
No. Oh, then our time zones would finally line up.
Yes, it is confirmed. She is coming to
It's just-
America. Okay, I found a list.
All right. I have got the list.
Just scream.
I'm just gonna
My
post a
computer's being
link.
weird. Okay, so after Toy Story, it's Finding Nemo.
No, it's not. It's Bug's Life. What list do you have?
Finding Nemo.
No, it's Bug's
Finding
Life.
Nemo is
It's Bug's Life.
I like Finding Nemo, but
Once again, it's Bug's
Pixar,
Life next.
you're. Oh yeah. But
on, wait.
also,
Let me post
Oh,
the actual list on the.
wait. I
Discord.
don't want. The movie's alright, but I don't want to praise the director.
This is the.
He did
official
some-
list.
John Lasseter. He did some bad things.
Oh, his name sounds.
Yeah, children, just so you know, and ask your parents if you don't know what this is. John Lasseter got accused of sexual misconduct, if I remember correctly.
What movie are we talking about?
John Lasseter?
No, what movie?
the
Finding.
movie called John.
Oh no, wait. He directed. Oh wait.
Yeah, I think you're
Okay, first
okay.
it's Bug's Life.
Yes, Bug's Life is
We
first.
shall talk about Bug's Life.
Oh no, wait. Oh no, wait. Oh, Bug's Life was directed by John Lasseter.
Yes, John
My
Lasseter
bad.
directed Toy Story, Bug's Life, and Toy Story 2. And you just completely skipped those two to talk about Finding Nemo.
Nemo.
I had a different list pulled up before. Yeah, but yeah, John Lasseter directed. Yeah, John Lasseter, you're not a good human being. You directed good movies.
John Lasseter, you're a legend.
Bug's Life. I
Bug's
think
Life-
it says something about the monarchy.
Bug's
But
The Monarchy.
Not
don't know.
really.
Does it? Maybe I need to watch it again. I did not prepare for this whatsoever by watching any Pixar movies again.
I feel like we do an animation. I feel like we ever do an animation of this, it's just gonna be who's ever drawing is just gonna draw me. It's just bringing up random shit, and you're both just looking at it with this very concerned look on your face, like. "Is he okay?"
After Toy
No,
Story
I might do
1,
that.
next up was Up.
Okay,
Oh,
next up,
I'm a-
Bug's Life. What are
Bug's
we gonna
Life.
talk about? Was it a good movie?
Bug's Life was legit.
It was all right,
pretty
but
cool.
again, the director is a bad person.
Bug's
That's
Life
yeah, it
was
was
pretty
past the
cool.
Director.
I
It,
remember.
it taught me a valuable.
Didn't
Yeah.
Ants come out near Bug's Life?
Oh yeah, but it did teach me a valuable lesson in life.
What?
Trust the carnival folk.
Lol.
I swear I thought you were about to talk about John Lasseter again.
Okay, I think we get this going. Hashtag Yuki does not like carnies. Let's get this.
Bitch, I said nothing.
Man, I don't really have much to say about Bugs Life, to be honest. I mean, it was cool, I guess. I will watch it.
I mean,
but
it kind of freaked me out when I was a kid, though.
Well, that was
because
because
talking insects
of their animation.
Yeah, the details of the talking insects kind of freaked me out. Like, y'all went really into detail.
Yeah, but like the princess
insects.
was thick, though.
Okay.
No comment.
You don't, and y'all get not be in the last episode for being too frisky. Like, what's the dude?
Obviously, we're hypocrites.
Obviously, we got Chase out here talking about thick insects. He wants to really penetrate that thorax.
Oh,
Like,
nah,
what
don't try to put this joke on me.
All right. So what do we rate A Bug's Life?
Bad.
Good.
It's not on the
Good.
level of Toy Story for me, so that means it has to be bad because that's how rankings work.
I mean, it's good, but it freaked me out.
I love that there's no
Yeah.
decent categories,
All right.
either good or bad.
It is.
Well, if you knew him,
It is time to go back to Toy Story with Toy Story 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Special kid, and to him, you're his buddy, his best friend. And when Andy plays with you, it's like, even though you're not moving, you feel like you're alive, because that's how he sees you.
how did you know that?
Because Emily was just the same. She was my whole world.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved me.
Toy Story 2 is my least favorite Toy Story movie. From the ones I
That one
watched.
was the...
It's when Woody got captured or whatever by the collector, and then we found
Yeah.
out the other
Yeah,
people.
yeah. It also possibly started the whole Wendy and Buzz thing, which probably inspired far
Did
too
it?
much fan art.
I don't think it did though. At least for me,
Yeah, they were
I always thought it was supposed to be Woody and what's her face? What's her name? Betty?
Jesse.
Jessie. I always thought it was supposed to be Woody and Jessie, especially since I completely forgot about Bo Peep at this point.
Wow.
And then, I feel like it came out of nowhere in Toy Story 3. At least for me.
but she was into Buzz because women love space. Women love spacemen.
I need to watch Toy Story 2. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna watch it again. But
I feel like my complete blank when it comes to this movie pretty much explains what I think of it.
Because it was the worst Toy Story movie. No offense to Pixar, but it was.
I don't know why, but when I think of Toy Story 2, I also think of the movie it's like little soldiers, and then it's a scene with the captain played by Tommy Lee Jones, and he's a toy, and then he takes an army of Barbie dolls and strips them naked, and creates a naked Barbie army. I don't know.
Oh,
why.
that movie.
I don't know why, but for some reason that popped in my head just now.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I hate how I know that movie.
You know this movie too?
How do I know that movie?
It's like, but yeah, kids don't watch Little Soldiers or whatever the movie was called. I really hope I got the name right.
I'm the only sane person here.
Again, you were talking about thick insects.
Any
like 5
other
minutes
way,
ago.
I
Nobody
am
here
going
is
to be
sane.
giving the movie a bad.
I would give it a good.
Good.
Bad.
Yeah, okay. So that means overall, the Quiet on Set podcast gives this movie a bad. Next one.
Monsters Inc.
Hey yo, what's up? Bad audio gang here. um, yeah, so I got really swamped with homework. Okay, this week, so the rest of the podcast is not going to be as heavily edited as the past. What minute are we in? Like 22 minutes? Oh man, I didn't even get halfway. I'm so sorry. um, Next week I'm gonna really try my best to. Ain't next week? No, 2 weeks from now I'm gonna really try to do better at planning out the editing or whatever. But enjoy the rest of the podcast. Peace out. See you guys in 2 weeks.
Okay, for me, Monsters Inc. It's just weird. Especially with the whole one-eyed goblin-looking thing having sex, possibly doing it with the tentacle monster. It's like...
Monsters, Inc. is most likely, just on the top of my head, I might change my mind later down the list, but Monsters, Inc. is my second favorite Pixar movie. Like, it's my shit.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. It was actually interesting. Like it was actually like one of the first like movies that was like somewhat original. Like,
yeah, I think maybe that's
cry.
a big thing. Like it was legitimately, I think Pixar's first original storyline so far. Thus far. Toy Story. I mean, maybe I wasn't alive when Toy Story 1 came out. And I think Toy Story. Actually, let's see. When did these dates come out? I was not alive.
Toy Story 1 didn't come out until 1995.
So yeah, I was not alive for the first 3 Pixar movies. so maybe I was born. Huh?
I'm the old man in this group. I was alive I was born in September of '98, so I was technically alive for A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, and Monsters Inc.
Oh my goodness!
Man, look at this guy.
He's old.
Fucking baby boomer part 2. Man, I have a cough for some reason.
I don't know why.
Grandpa Matt.
What I'm wondering is how often did Sully visit the little girl after? Because eventually she's gonna be like this 18-year-old girl seeing this giant ass furry monster show up. It'd be
normal for her at that point.
I mean, if he continues doing it, she'd probably be like, "Oh hey,
hey yo, what's up, bro?"
But imagine she like brings like friends into the fucking room and Sully comes out with like a monster cake. They're all gonna they're gonna call the FBI and be like, you have to be like, Sully, go back in the fucking closet.
Yeah.
Wait, was that like a?
Maybe he's actually the actual Pedo Bear.
Was that
Maybe we're watching the Pedo Bear Chronicles.
Yes, Matt.
Wait. I don't know. It's like also to always have him around. Would he have to? She would have to take the door off its hinges and put it in her new place where she moves.
Oh yeah.
So what happens if she forgets the door?
Matt,
Does Sully just show up one day?
Listen. They're never going to move, okay? You should know by now that families and television and movies, they don't ever move. They're born in that house. They grow up in that house.
Well, he went to college, but it wasn't like he wasn't coming back.
But they still had the same house.
It's like, I don't know. It's just But then again, I'm also the guy who knew about the movie SPF-18 and then imagined a secret ending where Keanu Reeves turns into John Wick and just goes and murders the kids. So
what the fuck?
Why?
Because they broke the man's disco ball. They broke his disco ball, and I believe they deserve a punishment. I mean, think about it. In the movie John Wick, they like killed his dog and stole his car. I believe they at least deserve a kneecapping for breaking the man's disco ball.
Oh, yikes.
I'm sorry, SPF-18 is annoying to me. I don't understand Noah Centineo, okay? I don't get his appeal.
Who does?
You're one of the few... yeah, thank goodness. Yuki, you're one of the good ones.
What do you mean?
Like, I have to imagine there are a lot of women out there who for some reason are in love with Noah Centineo, and I don't get it. Ladies, I understood Zac Efron. I understood Corbin Bleu. I understood Channing Tatum. I don't get what the fuck you guys are doing with this Noah Centineo. Like, if you want pasty white men, Portland is waiting for you.
Lol.
State of Port, I don't know what it's city of Portland in general. If you experience any enhanced tourism because of this podcast episode, I will require 15% in royalties.
My favorite part about this podcast so far is how we have went completely off topic for each movie.
Yeah, we have.
So how will we rate Monsters Inc?
Oh, 10 out of 10 IGN. I would watch it. I would watch it right now.
So that's
Excellent.
one excellent. What about you, Yuki?
Excellent.
And I'll also give it an excellent. So this movie gets the crowd on set
all in
stamp
agreement.
of approval. Excellent. Watch it.
All right. Next is Finding Nemo.
I liked it.
I believe the father was
Yeah.
poor in that movie because seriously, how do you lose your fucking kid in the ocean? How do you?
How do you lose your kid in the ocean?
He's a single father. He's still dealing with the death of his wife.
I think he kind of needs to get over it, bro.
I don't give a shit. Like, this man should keep an eye on his fucking kid considering he's telling him don't go out in the fucking deep end and shit. Like, bruh, watch your fucking.
To be fair,
Yes.
Yes.
that's it. That would just to be fair.
To be fair, that was the entire.
Though I will admit, I did like the weird prison break.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, I think I haven't watched it recently. Actually, I've probably seen like clips, not clips, but like bits and pieces of it throughout my life here and there. But when I was younger, that movie kind of scared me.
Oh yeah, that's because the child in it is fucking terrifying. Like, seriously, if you U.S. military, if you want to get information out of terrorists, don't beat them and waterboard them. Show them the child from fucking Finding Nemo. They'll give up everything. They'll give up everything.
Poor girl.
And while you're at it, if you need any more information, play early Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, and Linkin Park, and Limp Bizkit just for fun.
And Limp Bizkit.
Also, show them any, and if you really want them to get mad, if you really want to upset them, show them Unicorn Store.
What?
Oh, you talk about the
I don't
Brie
like
Larson movie?
Yeah, the not very good Brie Larson movie.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
I feel like I've just started a war.
Once again, Matt says his own things. You gonna come for anyone? Matt.
Matt's words are his own.
Okay, I think people are gonna get confused considering I introduced myself as Echelon. So Matt is Echelon.
You tell me they haven't watched the first podcast? What the fuck is that?
If they haven't watched the first podcast, they're gonna be confused about why I'm a basement demon.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys
no, it says
for the
introduced
lore, you guys kind of need to watch the first episode before you watch anything else.
Yes. Yeah, but it's also the fact that I introduced myself as Echelon in this episode, and then you keep calling me Matt. So it's like, they're going to have like, who is this Matt person?
Because I don't like your screen name.
I'm sorry.
You need to change it for my betterment.
Understood, boss.
So what?
But yeah, Finding Nemo is good.
Think of Finding Nemo. What would you rank it?
Good.
Good.
Once again, we did not talk about the movie at all.
We did. No, but it was a good movie. It was kind of nice. It was also sometimes, you get some actual scientific facts in it.
Okay. Yeah. But also, now it's time to talk about The Incredibles, and I have another rant. But this is actually relevant to the film.
Relevant to the film?
Yeah, this is relevant to the film.
First of all,
this is relevant. My
wait,
question is, why did...
Wait. First of all, what do you rank Finding Nemo?
Oh, I said good.
Good, Yuki?
Good.
Okay, I'll also give it a good. Cool. Okay, Incredibles.
Okay, here's my problem. Here's my one problem with The Incredibles. Considering that, some part in the movie when Mr. Incredible is doing his montage, he's obviously giving it to Miss Incredible. Why would she think he's cheating? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Wait, say that-
Typically,
say that again?
if someone's cheating in a relationship, the other person isn't getting any sex.
Wait, say
She's
that?
obviously
I'm confused. What's happening? Say that again.
like I'm talking about like there's the montage in the
Yeah.
movie where Mr. Incredible is like getting his groove back. He's working out again. He's giving it to his wife sexually. But then for some reason she thinks he's cheating on her or do something, even though she's getting the regular sex.
No, she thinks that he's cheating on her because she
Yeah,
found
but he's giving
his suit with the hair on it, and he's always going on
but
those
that could have been
business
that could have been like of a dog or something.
meetings.
Like,
That
you
was
know what
a
I mean? It's
pretty
like,
long
but you
piece of hair.
typically in a relationship when someone's cheating, the other person in the relationship isn't getting any kind of affection, whether it's sexual or anything like that at all.
I would be
I
right
don't
back.
know.
I trust
There
you
are
guys
people
to
who are
put it on the
like,
podcast.
no,
I'll
I
be right
love both of you.
Okay, so I guess apparently she thinks that Mr. Incredible is a very horny cheater. I don't know.
Yep.
The Mirage, though. Yes.
What's up with the silence?
I don't know. I expected a response. I don't know. Is Chase, are you there, buddy? He's do not disturbed.
Oh. I
Oh,
guess you've chased them
Did
off.
I'm sorry, Chase. Please come back.
You didn't
didn't
get my
mean-
joke. I'm sad.
Oh man. I was just gonna go on a rant about. Also, I think they did this as. I don't know whether it's just because I've been on the internet too long, but I will admit, looking at Miss Incredibles, like Brad Bird was horny. But yeah, But also, it doesn't. I forget who's the actress who played her because I'm actually quite a fan of her. It was not Claire Danes.
Me no remember.
It was she was Clarice in Silence of the Lambs, I think.
I'm
You were-
terrible with names.
Wait, who is it? Who was it? I where is she? Where are you, woman? Wait.
Matt on his thirsty hunt.
No. Oh, apparently Jack was played by a woman.
Fair.
It's just the fact that she was played by both a woman and a young boy.
Nice.
Where?
Is the person both a woman and a young boy?
No. She was
like
played
the
by.
person who was. It would have been better if the person who played Jack was just both a woman and a young boy.
Oh wait, where is she? Okay. I guess I just saw. Oh no, Mirage. See, this is annoying me now because there's the Underminer. Oh, Jason Lee played Syndrome. Oh, Holly Hunter. I thought it was a different actress.
Yikes.
I thought no, because she sounds pretty much exactly. Okay, let me. Silence of the Lamb. She sounds pretty much exactly like Jodie Foster. That's who I thought it was. I thought it was Jodie Foster.
Anyways, what was your rant?
Oh yeah. Oh no, that was my rant. I just didn't understand why Mrs. Incredible would think Mr. Incredible's cheating if he's that affectionate. You know, because typically you see the opposite. Because he was
I
working
watched
out.
too much true crime to completely believe that.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, they all got kidnapped by Jason Lee, who went on a mad tirade. But yeah. And then also you had Samuel L. Jackson, which I think having Samuel L. Jackson in your movie gives you license to curse. So I'm
pretty much.
Like this should the MPAA can put any rating they want on it, but as soon as Samuel L. Jackson in the cast, you must allow swearing to be used. You must. It is like
requirement.
Yes. I want to hear Frozone say that is a motherfucking ball of death. Like,
Lol.
like or something of that nature. But woman, where is my damn super suit? I know you didn't move my damn super suit. I had this damn super suit ready, but now you moved it. Why do you move my shit?
Lol. I hate how it's so easy to imagine that.
That's because Samuel L. Jackson is almost in almost every movie, and he swears that much.
Oh, fair, very fair.
Yeah, but also yeah. I guess we should probably wait to move on to the next movie till he gets done. But also
Hell no, we getting rid of him. Cars.
Cars. I actually really like Cars, even though the universe just maybe it's because they're cars, but I don't get how anything works in that universe. Because like for a good amount of stuff in that movie would have to be built by hand, so I don't know how they do that.
How do children work?
They use child labor.
No, not that type of work.
Like, oh, okay. I thought you were implying child labor.
I was not talking about child labor.
Okay. I maybe I'm.
How does the
okay.
concept of children work?
Oh yeah, because again, this is a children's movie. I don't expect to see any cars pump. You know what I mean? I don't expect to see a pump, and I don't expect to see an exhaust port. Wait, would the exhaust port be the ass? Or would that be the tailpipe?
Let's not go into the details, man.
Well, I don't have to. Probably DeviantArt has probably thousands of images of what car sex is like.
Oh dear. How does the concept of children work?
Oh yeah, I think they're still I think they're built. I don't even think there's sex in that universe. I think they're just built.
Yeah, but if they're built, do they just immediately be adult?
No, because there are kid cars in the movie, so I'm assuming they just grow up.
How? How do they grow up?
I don't. Maybe they have to take in mass. I don't know. Well, technically, I don't even know. Technically, I don't even know if they've confirmed death in that universe because the blue car from this movie, the actor passed away. So it's like, did they confirm that cars run out of steam or something? Because I don't know. Man, they probably just put them on an island. But yeah, cars is
scary island of corpses.
Okay. No, I was just thinking that they said like since they say he retired, like he probably went to like the Bahamas or something.
Or it's secretly a scary island of corpses.
Also, I think that was my first Owen Wilson movie. Or it might have been Shanghai Nights. You know, I'm surprised I don't even know if they've had Jackie Chan in a Pixar.
I don't know, but I know he had his own cartoon series.
Oh yeah, that was badass. Children, if you have the time, look up Jackie Chan Adventures on the internet. It is badass.
It's a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good cartoon.
Yeah, it is. It is. And the one thing about it that I like is that unlike a lot of, like celebrity cartoons, Jackie was Jackie Chan. He wasn't like this invincible like badass from like that makes SEAL Team 6 look like babies. He was basically who he is in all his movies, a bumbling schlub who knows how to kick your ass.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a I don't know what I'm doing, but I also just so happen to know how to beat your ass.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking about Linda Cardellini right now, and I'm.
That's because you're thirsty.
Well, have you seen Linda Cardellini? She's fine. and for the kids who don't know, she is the one true live-action Velma. I don't give a shit. Haley Kiyoko, I love you, but no, it's Linda Cardellini.
Lol.
Just like Matthew Lillard is the one true Shaggy. He
That
is.
one, that's agreeable.
Freddie Prinze Jr. is our live action Fred. Sarah Michelle Gellar is our Daphne, and whoever voiced Scooby-Doo in that movie is Scooby-Doo. Also, I wish you people would just go ahead and label Shaggy and Scooby potheads already, because you already imply it too much. Like, just say they're potheads.
Well, you can't tell the kids.
What? Smoking weed is okay, kids.
Depends on where you live.
Good point. Okay, smoking weed is okay in the states where it's legal. Smoking weed and not getting caught is also okay in the states where it's illegal.
Matt, you're like the worst influence for children.
Hey, at least I'm not telling them to go smoke crack. Don't smoke
You
crack,
have
kids.
siblings.
Smoke. They'll be like 1 to 2 years younger than me though, so it's like.
Cause yikes.
Yeah, well, my younger brother looks like he can buy beer, so it's like, yeah.
Yikes.
Children, just remember, if you smoke weed and you see a giant panda bear, it isn't there. It's a hallucination.
What if they're from Sichuan?
Well, then it's probably there, and don't attack it. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think I'm ever going to introduce my brother to you.
I mean, I would obviously not tell him to smoke weed.
Yeah, because then I would find out where you live and kill you.
On the bright side, we would meet for the first time.
Yeah, first and
Also-
last time.
Also, I don't want to pay for any kids' weed. If you want to get high, pay for it yourself.
Yeah, that's one of the things about like the Halloween candies. Where they always say like, oh, it's been like, there's drugs in it. And I'm like, aren't they expensive?
Yeah, drugs are expensive. Do you really think some person has the time to lace your fucking Kit Kat with heroin? Like, nah, fam. Also, most of the Halloween candy out there is sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the only ones you really have to worry about being possibly laced are like the hard candy shit, because you can re-close that up.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is sealed. So it doesn't make any sense, parents. Use some common sense. Even if they poked a needle in there and spiked your kid's Kit Kat with heroin, you would be able to see the puncture mark.
Fair.
Also, heroin's far too expensive. Heroin's more expensive than the Kit Kat. There's no point. You might as well just give the kid the heroin at that point. No, it's like if you spend like $300 worth of heroin injecting it into Kit Kat bars and Reese's Pieces, you're wasting your money.
Fair point.
Also, you don't even ingest heroin that way. You burn it
True.
on a spoon, then you smoke it.
How do you know
I
that?
think. I've seen a lot of TV shows. At least I think that's how heroin works. I know cocaine, you snort it, but it's like...
Matt, trying to figure out how drugs work.
Well, I was told to keep people entertained, right? My random mind will work.
Yeah, same.
You know what I also
Anyway.
don't get?
What?
I don't get why grown-ass people order kids' meals. Why?
Because they cheap?
I'm not that cheap. I will
I'm
order
sure
myself
there's
a
some
regular...
people outside who are that cheap.
I know, but it's like, bruh, you're not a kid. Because I work at a restaurant now. Like, a part of me is like, are you really that fucking cheap, or are you just not that hungry? Because
Maybe they're not that hungry. Maybe they just have a small appetite.
maybe. I feel like if we ever meet in real life, you're gonna like stare at me for like 5 seconds, be like, "This is the weirdo I've been talking to on a podcast for the past however long."
Yeah. If you
How
ever see
tall are
me in
you?
real life, you'll be me?
Yes.
How tall am I?
Yes. Sorry, I cut you off.
163 centimeters.
Oh yeah, I think we talked about this before. So
We talked about this before. But I don't know how tall that is.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Oh, you're 5'4". You're short. I would if we ever do a podcast picture, I'm gonna tower over you.
Oh god. I'm short.
Yeah.
But I'm
But-
above
but-
average for Asian females. So
Yeah. Yeah.
could be worse.
Oh yeah. I am. Yeah.
Anyways, let's continue moving on without Chase.
Okay. I'm really
wait,
glad
you didn't rate it yet. Cars. Good, bad, trash?
Good.
Good, I guess. Or else my brother's gonna kill me.
All right. So next is Ratatouille. Actually, I really like Ratatouille.
Ratatouille was great.
Yeah, it was good. It was like it's another one of those Pixar movies that was somewhat original. Like
Mhm.
like a rat, a grown man to make food. Also got him.
Matt, you're cutting out.
Oh, okay, I said like get him, like help him make food and get laid.
Mhm.
My apologies. I don't know why, but if you saw the way that French chef looked at him,
Yeah.
she wanted his baguette.
Ah, yikes.
Well, I had to relate to the French. Also, it's a movie that makes me respect the French people.
Oui, oui, mon ami.
Yeah.
I
Also,
never get to use my French.
yeah.
It's one of
Sorry.
those languages that I've learned, and I'm like, what's the use? I never get to use it ever.
Oh, you would be adored in France. Cute, tiny Asian girl that knows French. You'd be a
Lol. I have a very thick Canadian accent, though.
oh, you'd still be
I have a friend now in uni who's from Paris, and we can't understand each other at times. Because we pronounce certain things differently.
oh,
So it's just like,
oh
do
sorry.
you mean
Sorry.
this? No, it's okay. You go.
I feel bad that I cut you off. Like,
No, it's fine. I just talk too much.
but also, I think everyone needs to admit that in Ratatouille, that restaurant would have been shut down immediately as soon as people found out rats were making the
Yeah.
immediate. That place would be condemned, lit on fire, and then lit on fire again.
Lol. I mean, that's true.
Yeah, like that. Like, and everyone in that restaurant would never work again in the service industry whatsoever.
That's also true.
Yeah, like, and the rats would all be killed.
That's also true and sad.
I don't care if those rats wash their hands and are somewhat sentient. You ain't touching my Ratatouille.
But they make good ratatouille.
Yeah, but it's also rats. Like those are the guys that carried the Black Death, the Black Plague.
I'd say don't just wash your hands. Sterilize your entire self.
Yeah.
Then I'll consider it.
I don't think I'd let any animal make my food because I know where they get their food from.
Actually, part of me is like, I feel like I would let someone who was being controlled by a rat make my food.
Okay, yeah, that's completely different. If they're just gonna ride the humans like Jaegers and like just control their movements, I'm fine with that. I am completely fine with that because that's a human touching my food, not an animal.
Fair point. Fair point.
So yeah, the restaurant can stay in business as long as the rats never touch the food.
Once again, fair point. Fair point.
Yeah.
Next
All right, so
one.
what do we
what do we rate it? Excellent.
It is excellent. It is really good. You guys should watch it.
If you haven't, you should have though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wally.
Wally was great.
Wally makes me kind of want to work out now because I see all those people in the spaceship and I'm like, I'm gonna go work out.
I mean, Wally's sort of like just this awkward kind of. How do you say this? He's so awkward.
Oh yeah,
But
well
in
think
such a
about it.
cute way.
He's been on his own basically his entire existence, and then this. I don't want to call Eve sexy, but in his eyes, this sexy robot lady with fucking laser arms shows up, and he's like, "Damn." Okay.
Wasn't there like a short afterwards called Bernie?
Yeah, about the cockroach.
What cockroach?
The cockroach that he hangs out with. That's its name, Bernie.
No. There's Burn E.
Oh, I have no idea what that is.
I think that was like a short they made afterwards about like how Wally's pursuing Eve and he's just making a mess for another robot.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. But also, I think Wally is in a line of movies that proves that if an AI has a red eye, it's not a good AI. You don't trust
No.
red eye. If I can't tell whether that's. But yeah, from that movie and Transformers, I've learned just not trust robots with red eyes.
If they got other colored eyes, A-okay,
Yeah,
we can be friends.
Yeah, but red eyes, you better prove yourself.
Lol. Okay. Wally, what do you rate it?
Excellent. It is really good, and it teaches you
It
that you
is.
need to go work out and don't sit in a lazy boy and don't
You
just drink.
also need to protect the earth.
Oh yeah, but also it kind of helps. It would kind of help if you're in shape so you can take care of shit.
You need to be in shape so you can protect the earth.
Yeah, we all have to be Captain Planet.
Lol.
Ted Turner.
We all agree it's excellent. So does
All
Chase, because he can't be here to defend his own words.
Okay, Up. I have a problem with Up. I'm surprised the old man did not get arrested for child endangerment and kidnapping after the movie's events. Like he technically kidnapped that child. Like how was he
Did
not in
anyone
prison?
report him?
No, but it's like the kid was like I'm honestly surprised. I would not be surprised if a Pixar short is made later on about the mom wondering where the fuck her kid is, and she like sends the police out and shit.
Wait, does he even have a mom?
Yes, he does because she's at the end of the movie,
She
the
is?
award ceremony.
Was it
Either
his
that or he
mom?
kidnapped.
No, I think it,
so.
no, remember he was like the old guy was like, you call your mom by her first name? And he goes like, she's not my mom.
I honestly don't remember. I just now I'm
Stepmom,
thinking
maybe?
why was maybe. I mean, do you typically call your stepmother by her first name?
Some people do.
Yeah. Maybe that's his sister or something. I don't know.
Okay, now that I would relate to very much.
Yeah, but it's also like again, how does this old man? Because they were already trying to take him to the old folks' home for like being senile and shit. He kidnapped a small boy, technically, and murdered someone.
Oh yeah.
And he technically stole his house and plopped it on the middle of a fucking island.
I mean, it's his own house.
Yeah, but if he didn't finish all the payments off on the mortgage, it's technically not his. It's owned by the state, I think.
Is your
Again,
mortgage on your house or on the land your house is on?
Oh yeah, technically they would own the land. Yeah. This is Echelon taking children's movies far too seriously. But again, that man should be arrested. That man should be arrested. Up is good though. Up is really good.
I love the dog.
The dog, yeah, the dog. The beginning of it is depressing as fuck.
Okay, the beginning of it was like, oh, that's cute. Oh no.
Like it's
Now
like
I'm
it's slow.
sobbing.
It's like a slow depression.
Yeah. It's like my mental health. It's slowly deteriorating.
Yeah. So yeah, Up is good. Up is good.
Good. It's a good movie. I agree. It made me too
All right.
sad in the beginning, though. I
Yeah.
don't think I
Okay.
will ever recover.
We're nearly out of Pixar movies actually.
We have Toy Story 3.
Oh yeah, Toy Story 3. That's the one with the weird Ken doll, isn't it? In the
Yeah.
weirdly. Also, Toy Story. What the fuck is up with your like the old man character always being like the creepy like overseer of every like the overlord? Like you made like the pickaxe dude trying to control Jesse and Woody, and now you got this bear basically being like Al Capone, being like the Godfather, being like, you don't want to leave, do you? Like seriously,
Yeah.
like he literally like ran that shit like a mafia.
Pixar hates old men. Don't come
Okay,
at me.
they kind of have a love-hate relationship with old men. 'Cause the lead character in Up was an old man.
Yeah. And you want him to go to prison.
Well, he committed several crimes.
I don't
He
think the
committed.
children are thinking of that.
Well, they'll think about it later and think, "Oh my goodness, he should be in prison because he technically did kidnap a child and murder someone." Although technically, I don't think they can prosecute him for the murder since it wasn't done on U.S. soil.
Also, he murdered someone who was already dead, right?
No one, or I guess technically everyone thought he was dead. So yeah, he murdered a dead person. If that makes any
Yeah.
sense.
I'm sure he already has like a death certificate and everything.
We're thinking about this. I'm thinking about this far too much. But yeah, Toy Story 3, it's good. I don't like the over emotional Ken doll though. I think he needs to grow up hair.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad the Barbies, little more. Just, yeah.
Also, the whole Buzz losing his memory thing, if I remember correctly, that was in the movie too. I thought that I didn't think that needed to be there.
Yeah. I don't know
Also,
if it was
Tim
in the
Allen.
movie.
Oh yeah, but Tim Allen is also. I would also like to take this moment to say how much I love Tim Allen as an actor. You do good work, man. You do good work. The man was
Yeah.
Santa Claus. All right, so
Santa.
yeah, he was in the Santa Claus trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so what do we rate Toy Story 3?
I'd say medium.
Yeah, it's good. I think Toy Story 2 is better, but it's all right. It's a good movie. Like I can watch it.
I think the original Toy Story was better.
I think Toy Story 2 hit the right spot for me at least.
Apparently, me and Chase disagree.
Is Chase back yet?
I have no idea. We've chased him off.
No, he's still not there. Okay, so we got it. All right, so Cars 2, the worst Cars movie in the franchise.
I don't really remember what it was about.
They turned Mater into a spy.
Oh yeah, that one.
Why
I
did
just
you
thought it was
people
kind
make?
of dumb.
Yeah, why did you make Why did you? Okay, Cars 2 development team. Oh, John Lasseter made this. No wonder it's bad. uh, Cars 2. What were you development team? What were you thinking turning a movie about a race car learning humility into a spy thriller? Like it doesn't make any sense.
I think it kind of like really went off. I think this almost felt like a parody movie.
But it's like it's not even on its own like a parody. It's not even good as a parody. It's just like also they for some reason they recycled the whole Mater and Lightning not getting along thing, and it's like, yeah.
I mean, they didn't exactly do that. They had like a little bit of a thing, but both of them were like, I don't know. It was kind of weird.
yeah. Also, it's like, yeah, it was. It felt like the spy plot should have been a part of a different movie.
Yeah.
Didn't really make sense, but John.
I mean, they
Cars 2
also
is.
like switched main characters.
Oh yeah, yeah. But also, it's like Mater as a spy doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, it just doesn't. Like,
I
I
mean,
could get it. Yeah, sorry.
no, you go.
It's like I could get Mater getting into a bar fight. Like, if you wanted to show a bar fight scene between Mater and like 5 other fucking trucks, I could get behind that. But him as like James Bond, but like Larry the Cable Guy as James Bond, I'm like, nah. I could believe Lightning. I could believe pretty much any other character except Mater.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, Cars 2 is not very good. I give it a nah.
Yeah, I guess it's a bad for me.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like
Oh.
I also feel like the whole racing thing was like just like tacked on. Like, it didn't feel like not only is it a spy thriller, but it's basically a redo of the first movie with the racing competition.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. So after Cars 2, there is Brave.
Yes. I like Brave actually.
Yeah, it's good.
It's nice, you know, she I love how they're like all of the accents are just there.
Yeah, the accent work was really good on this.
Yeah, cuz like, you know, there's so many like movies and stuff out there who are like, "Oh yeah, we're characters from this place." But they don't have the accent or they have a really bad imitation of the accent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did our leader come back?
He's returned.
You know, I just had to do my episodic disappearing for however many minutes. Jesus Christ, that's been a while.
I get. Okay, we're talking about. I think we're on.
Brave.
We're on Brave.
We're
But
on Brave?
real quick, yeah, we got through a lot while you were gone.
Fuck.
All right, so but before we continue, let's get Chase's opinion on like as a rapid fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
hold on, let me get the list real quick. Hold on.
I can read them off to you.
Okay, sure.
All right, Cars,
Bad.
The Incredibles,
Excellent.
Chase.
Excellent.
He said excellent.
Okay, there was a delay on my end. Ratatouille.
Good.
Wait, Ratatouille.
Good.
Good. All right. Wall-E.
Excellent.
Up.
Excellent.
Up.
Toy Story 3.
I need Up in Toy Story 3.
Up is excellent. So hold on, wait. Okay, Up is good. Up is excellent. Toy Story 3 is also excellent.
Cars 2.
Trash. What the fuck? I forgot that existed. Cars 2 is trash.
All right. Brave. We're all caught up. We're on Brave.
Awesome. Brave. Were you guys talking about Brave, or did I come in the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're talking about it for...
Oh, okay.
Guy came in at a good time.
Brave was trash.
We're talking a little bit about, you know, the accent work.
The accent.
Yeah, the Irish woman.
The Irish accent. I thought I was about to do an Irish accent, but then I realized I can't, so I stopped immediately.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Brave is pretty good.
Do you? Honestly,
Yeah, it was
my
good.
favorite thing
I like the music.
about that time period, and everybody mentions this, so it's not like I'm original, but it's that Pixar released a Disney movie and then Disney released a Pixar movie. Since when Brave came out, Disney released Wreck-It Ralph, which is arguably a pretty Pixar-ish film. And another thing is
Someone's
that-
calling me. Give me a second.
Oh, someone's calling you. Oh, we should listen to her conversation.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Okay, so I guess you're in my turn to go on a few movies about her. All right, so next we have Monsters University.
Wait, do we do rankings for Brave?
Oh, we haven't done a ranking for Brave yet. I think it's good.
Excellent.
I think it's bad. Those were three completely different votes.
Unpopular opinion.
So I think
All right,
overall the
so now
average is good, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
Monsters University.
trash.
It
It was trash.
was okay.
It was
I feel like Monsters University was the time for Pixar to go full R-rated and show us what college life is really.
yeah. I bet that was a good business decision. They should just go full R.
Just see Sully just like fucking bitches in the back.
They should do like a huge ass eye shot, like put a shot glass in his eye and just. Oh jeez.
So like that movie, I feel like the one thing I remember the most about that movie. Whoa! I kicked my mic. Is my mic still on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Anyway, so the thing I remember the most about that movie actually is a very small scene. It's that scene where that person's mom was in the car and was offering everyone gum.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Yuki. I watched this movie one time. I have no recollection of this movie whatsoever.
It's okay. I watched this movie one time too, but I watched it in theaters with my friends.
Oh, you
and
did?
my friends, and my friends had this really awkward thing where one of my friends had gum. She was in the front seat and she kept turning around to ask us if we wanted gum. So once we started watching the movie, all of us were like, "Have you seen it already?"
I watched it once, I think,
Like-
for Redbox or Netflix, one of those, and I was still barely paying attention to it, so I have no recollection of this movie.
Don't worry.
And Matt, did you watch it at all?
Again, I think there should have been more keggers.
Did you watch it, or are you just
And
saying that there should be keggers?
I'm sorry. If I see a movie called Monsters University, I better see some American Pie type shit. Also, I have never seen this movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Lol.
You don't even know what's in the movie. No, there is some pretty.
I know there's no keggers.
You
but
don't know
there's
that? I think
no
there was.
bitches.
I'm pretty sure there was. There was some.
Wait, they show. Oh, they obviously didn't show on screen, but yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Anyway, what would we rate this movie?
I have not seen it, so I'm gonna rate it a good.
Okay,
I'm a rated a meh.
that's not an option.
Yeah, but I'm
There
doing
is
it anyway.
excellent, there is good, there is bad, and there is trash.
I rated a meh.
There is no man. So I will vote for Yuki and myself and say it's trash, meaning the average is trash. Stamp of approval. Next movie.
All right, it is now time to talk about Inside Out and how. Yeah,
Inside Out, when it first came out, I thought it was my favorite Pixar movie, but then I completely forgot that Incredibles existed, so it got bumped down a bit. But yeah, Inside Out was legitimately, I feel, a really good movie.
It wasn't bad.
And I think it was also like
I
the
have not
first
seen Inside.
Pixar movie that
That's right.
actually made me tear up a bit.
You didn't tear up at that part in Up.
No, no, I don't think I did. Wait, how old was I when that came out?
I'm honest. I still kind of want the Up grandpa to go to jail for at least 60 days for what he did.
You did nothing wrong. Let's see. Up came out.
We've been
Oh,
discussing this.
hey, Up came out a little bit after my birthday. I was 9. I don't know. I don't think I had a lot of emotions when I was younger, to be honest. I think now,
When you were younger, you were just a robot.
kinda. I didn't cry for shit
But
when I was
also-
younger. Now I think I would cry easier. Like I cried for Logan. Though also,
I've always been an emotional person, so
we know that, Yuki.
Okay, this is another Pixar movie I have not seen.
You need to actually see Inside Out. Inside Out is one of the ones I would suggest everybody should watch. It was legitimately good.
Wasn't there like this online meme or something about how like Pixar was like, what if bugs had feelings? What if cars had feelings? What if robots had feelings? What if feelings had feelings?
Yeah. That was one of my favorite memes
Yeah.
2000 whatever.
So what do we inside?
But
What do we give Inside Out?
I thought it would be way more stricter with these things. I'm gonna have to go back and quickly give a quick fire. But I will give Inside Out I would give it an excellent. I like it.
I shall give
would
it a
say-
good.
And I shall say, just go watch Osmosis Jones. It's better.
Shut the fuck up. So overall, I guess the average will be excellent. Step of approval.
Go watch Osmosis Jones. I want you all to know what it sounds like when Chris Rock says, "You're talking to a white blood cell here."
You know, I'm just gonna cut that out because we're not promoting that. I have so much.
Okay,
power.
now we're on the Good Dinosaur.
Good Dinosaur was trash. Was fucking garbage.
I have not seen that one.
Cause it's garbage.
I have not seen the Good Dinosaur. Do you just want to skip it?
So first of all, it came out too soon.
He wants a
after
rant.
Inside Out, so of course nobody really watched Good Dinosaur because Inside Out was really good and it kind of overshadowed any other Pixar movie because that came out a few months after, right? Or
it came out. Inside Out came June 19th, 2015. The Good Dinosaur came out November 25th, 2015.
yeah, see that's only 5 months.
close.
There's not a lot of time between movies, so of course it got overshadowed. But it doesn't even matter because the movie was trash. I don't even want to. Know what? No, let's just move on. I give it the ranking of trash. Since nobody else watched it.
And
I choose life, and I would say to you, go watch Iron Giant instead. It's better.
I'm just gonna cut all of this
I
out.
choose
You
to
can't
say that I've
you can't
never
just
seen
say
the movie.
random movie names and say it's better.
Well, no, it is. The Iron Giant is a better
Yeah, but
movie
you can't
than
say
the Good
you
Dinosaur.
can't talk about Good Dinosaur and for you to just say Iron Giant. They're two completely different movies. Now if you said like Land
yeah,
Before
they're
Time,
right.
sure, that's fine. You can't just say like, oh, don't
Well, it's
watch
just they're both-
Cars 2, watch Logan. It's better. There's no correlation right there.
I try to give good movie recommendations.
But anyway, Chrono
yes,
Set
Max
gives it a
doing
certified
coursework.
trash. Next movie.
All right, Finding Dory.
I liked it.
I have not seen it.
I feel like it was very decent.
Yeah, it
I
was
mean,
good.
Baby
I liked
Dory
just
was
the
really
return of
precious.
some of the characters.
Say that again?
The return of some of the characters was great.
My favorite part was how like Finding Dory takes place like at most a year after the first one. But since it's been so long, they had to replace Nemo's voice actor. That's it. That's the joke. He got fired. No, he didn't. He didn't get fired. He
This is
he
why
was
you
cast as like some background character.
recast. Yeah, but here's the thing. This is why you just hire women, because they can voice little boys for the rest of their lives.
Hooray!
Was that your?
I don't know whether that
Is
sounded
your,
weird or not.
is that your audition tape for everything now? Just hooray!
Hooray!
We need to
Oh my
put that
gosh,
on
you
a
got
shirt.
it. That's
We
the
need to
perfect
put
voice
that.
actress.
Hooray!
I give
We,
it.
okay,
Okay,
if we
so-
ever do, if we,
No, go.
sorry, you guys give your rankings.
No. Say what you're about to say.
Did you say decent?
Matt?
Yeah, Matt, say something. What you about to say?
Oh, no, I was about to say if we ever do merch, we should do shirts with Yuki just saying yay and her like evolving from being a basement demon.
Yo, guys, we should do.
right.
We should. Oh my god, no! What? I give the movie bad.
I give it a good.
That's
I give
I
it
think
a
it's the
man.
nostalgia points, you know?
so I guess
Mainly
it's
'cause
a
I haven't seen it.
certified baddish. I guess I don't know. Next movie.
All right, so we're on Cars 3, another movie I haven't seen, so I cannot comment.
So Cars 3. Did you see Cars 3, Yuki?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, I guess.
But
I've
my brother
seen-
makes me play the Cars 3 game with him all the time.
The Cars 1 game was cool. I never played Cars 3, but Cars 3 honestly
Oi.
was
So
I feel like if they did something different with the whole Cars franchise, Cars 3 could have been really good. But overall, it was really average. It was much better than the second one. And
It's
honestly,
weird.
probably
It kind of
better-
went like
Uh-huh.
on topic, off topic, back on topic.
What happened?
I said the movie franchise kind of went like on topic,
Oh,
off topic,
yes.
back on topic.
Yes. That's exactly what happened with the movie. Like the whole movie. So I forgot who I was watching, but somebody did a review of it. And everybody in the comments, I'm assuming they were 9 years old or something, were sucking this movie's dick. They're like, yeah, this movie is amazing. This is like the Logan equivalent of Cars movies. I was like, yo, chill the fuck out. The movie is about Lightning McQueen being too old and too slow to keep up with all the new speedy cars. So essentially, it's like
it doesn't really make sense considering the like he was in the last movie he was still doing great, like
this is
racing
years
all
later.
these other
I think.
cars.
I'm pretty sure this is years later, like years later.
Damn, then how old is Lightning McQueen?
Yeah, that's a
I'm
good point. They
assuming,
never
like,
really
I'm-
explained
like,
his age.
Ballpark. I'm gonna say I'm assuming he was supposed to be his prime, so like early middle 20s or something. The first movie, 30s in the second. Now he's like in his 40s, maybe. I don't know. I just made that shit up on the top of my head. I'm trying to help
He
them
doesn't
out
act
here.
40.
But like he has
He does
trouble
not
keeping up
act
with
40.
new cars. So I guess, and the whole movie is just about him trying to dig deep and try to like have his one last race and
Be
win to
relevant
prove
again.
that he's not irrelevant. And the movie ends with him not being able to finish the race, but then having his trainer finish the race because apparently she's a really good racer from the whole movie. I don't know. Any other way, I feel like it could have been a good movie if the franchise was different. I would give it. No, I give it a good. I would give it a good.
I'm gonna give it a meh.
It's not an option.
Wait, guys, give me a second.
You guys-
Kenneth!
Ooh. I thought we were gonna hear more.
Come here for a second. What is your opinion on the Cars 3 movie? You can choose from excellent, good, bad, or trash. Good. Good? Okay.
There we go.
There, you have my answer.
That means that
Understood.
Okay, bye,
the
honey.
Cars movies get a certified good. Anyway, on to the next movie.
Coco.
And Bo watch Coco.
I've not seen it.
Man, you guys.
I have not seen it either.
Man, I'm currying the podcast now. Luckily, I came back when I did. No.
Because the next 3 movies I have not seen.
Yeah, I've not seen Coco. I've not seen Coco, Incredibles 2, or Toy Story 4.
What? You
Well, Toy
haven't
Story
seen
4 hasn't
Incredibles
come out
2?
yet.
You guys haven't that seen?
No, I've not, but all I can say is Elastigirl be
What
thick.
the? Oh, I hate both of you. You're both fired. Coco was
Hooray.
cool, I guess. I didn't like it as much as everybody else in the world liked it. Like, I would give it. See, for things like this, I really wish I had a decent part. I would give it a bad. I know that everybody else will give it an excellent. So I'll take that smoke. And then for Incredibles 2, I'm kind of disappointed you guys have yet to see Incredibles 2. I had a lot to say about it. But I'll just leave it to myself. honestly, I kind of wish that.
Face is disappointed in us.
Yeah. I was just so excited to just
Yeah.
have this call with my good friends Yuki and Matt, and then we just disappointed me.
I think we need to see. I think we're not. If we're just gonna do the whole Matt thing, I'm just gonna introduce myself as Matt because we've kind of got off the whole calling me Echelon.
We'll just call you Pony Fucker.
Echelon's too difficult to say.
You just said it.
Yeah, but I don't want to say it over
I
and
know
over again.
Echelon.
All right.
Wait, is it Echelon or Echelon? I already forgot.
Echelon. Echelon.
See, it's so
It's
weird to
neither
say.
of what you said, Chase.
Echelon.
Everyone's. It's Echelon.
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 Okay, Matt.
The shell is on.
We'll just call me Matt from
I'm
now
just
on. Let's call me
renaming
Matt.
everybody now. Echelon is Matt. Yuki is now Bob.
Yes, that is. Wait, you're Bob now?
Yeah, Yuki is Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Bob, our tiny Asian lady.
Oh wait, no. What isn't Bob? Wait, no. What's his name? Isn't Mr. Incredible named Bob?
I
Dude, is
think
he?
so.
So I'm,
Yeah, Bob
I'm
Park.
watching a lot of Bob's Burgers. I'm not
Damn
sure
it,
if I'm
now I can't
confusing
be Bob
people.
anymore.
You can be.
I must change my name.
You can be
Go from Yuki to Bob.
Tanjiro.
I can be what?
Tanjiro.
You go from Yuki to Bob.
Tanjiro.
Jiro.
Tanjiro.
Jiro.
Tanjiro.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I guess since me and Yuki can't talk about the last 3 Pixar movies,
Yeah, I'd be disappointed.
well, I'm sorry. I've had a lot to do
There's a
lately.
link down below, people.
I apologize.
For job openings for the Quiet SF podcast.
No!
You just hired us.
Come on! Where else are you gonna find a tiny Asian basement demon?
and a I don't even know what I am
You're a
sometimes.
pony fucker.
Oh,
Thirsty.
Thirsty.
I am not a
Yeah,
pony
you go,
fucker.
Yuki.
I
He's
do not.
thirsty.
I do not. I have never had sexual relations with a pony. And I never will.
I can't even mention the joke. because
Imagine
I cut
having
it out.
to actually say this specific phrase.
Huh?
I have never had sex or any type of sexual relations with a pony.
Okay. Because we all believe that.
I feel like
The bad thing about it is
like
I
you're-
couldn't really
like we're in a
mention the
courtroom.
joke because I cut it out in the first episode. So
Didn't you cut that part out?
yeah, I'm pretty sure I cut it
No.
out. Did I not? I can't remember. That was a while ago.
I don't-
You added the that one part, yeah, at the end.
So I cut out everything leading up to it and just left it. Man,
Yeah,
man, I did you dirty.
good time. Good
Um,
time.
Okay.
But yeah, the credit was to.
So,
I
yeah.
guess I'll give it a. I guess I give it a good. And last but not least, Toy Story 4, right? No.
Toy Story 4.
I didn't watch it. None of us watched Toy
Have
Story
you
4,
seen it?
so I guess he gets a certified trash.
Okay.
Wait. Oh wait, and I guess speaking of news from like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Wait, since we talked about this like an hour ago. Wait, why didn't you bring up the fact that Spider-Man's back in the MCU?
Oh shit! I forgot about. Oh, yo. Okay, so before we end the
How do
podcast,
you
I have a lot
forget?
of things I want to say.
How can you forget?
So, oh yeah. By the way, first of all, whoever put a copyright claim on the last podcast, fuck you for the Spider-Man.
Wait,
song.
we got a copyright claim?
Yes. They copyrighted
Who
this.
copyright?
I need to look back on the
Wait,
email,
wait.
but someone copyrighted this Spider-Man song. So fuck you, first of all. Second of all,
Wait, I've never gotten a copyright claim on YouTube. I feel like my virginity's been taken.
dude, I completely forgot that these podcasts.
I've
get
never
copyright
been on
claims.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Lol.
Yuki, where's your fucking channel? We talked about this.
Oh yeah, the one where I say like
I don't want to do this.
I didn't want to make this. I guess I'm gonna have to make that.
Yeah.
You know.
Now that you're fleeing the city, you know you have. Oh fuck! I just cut. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Are you okay?
I just accidentally cut myself.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Ah,
geez, that
yikes.
really hurt.
This man.
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
Man down, man down.
Oh, so I have a couple of things I want to say. First of all, for this, me and my second channel, this channel gets pretty decent, like, monthly views. I'm not sure where they're at. I think it's from a reaction video I did for One Piece a while ago. So everybody who's watching this right now, you're pretty cool. Second of all, everything around me is ending. I don't know how I feel about that. Anybody watch BoJack Horseman?
No, I do not watch BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman's final season is coming soon, and that made me tear up a bit. And then Steven Universe is ending.
We don't talk about those things. We ignore it until we can ignore it no more.
Those are words to live by.
Yes,
everything
just
is,
like our past traumas. You ignore them until you can ignore them no more.
everything is ending around me. And Spider-Man, man, how did I completely forget to mention this? Spider-Man is back in the MCU after all that shit I talked in the last podcast.
Maybe it was a Marvel executive saying we saw the podcast. He's like, "Oh shit, we gotta get Spider-Man back."
Apparently, Tom Holland was the one to rekindle their relationship. So you go, boy.
Okay, Spider-Man's my favorite, so.
Tom Holland probably like, "Oi, mates, you better put me back in the fucking MCU, otherwise I'm about to drop my fucking balls on this fucking table."
That's
I
your attempt to sound like Tom Holland.
No, my bad. My thinking process is that he pulled out the full Cockney and just like fucking did it.
Hey, yo, mate, what the?
Oi, mate, you better put me back in the fucking MCU. I was making fucking money, mad money. I was with the Mac on Zendaya. You ain't taking that shit from me. I'm fucking Tom Holland.
Oh, man, we should do a Marvel podcast.
If we ever need an angry Cockney Tom Holland, I'm here.
Well, I probably need to flee the city now.
Okay. Well, let's end the podcast.
Wait,
Yeah.
we've only been going for an hour.
Matt, you could do a second podcast if you want, guys. So,
Come on.
is this the end of the podcast? Of course. So,
Or,
this has been the quiet.
I could just leave.
No, this has been the Quiet Unset podcast. This has been my stomach is growling. This is wild. This has been your host Chase. This is the Quiet Unset podcast. I'm been your host Chase. Who are you people?
I am Matt.
I exist. And you can call me Yuki.
Yep. Next podcast is gonna be a spooky podcast. Yep. See you
I will.
Peace out. Boop.
I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you,